All right, we right here with the new WBA super lightweight junior welterweight champion.
You know what it is.
Mr. Gary Antuanne, the last Russell. What's up, man?
Man, we here. We better take this belt home, dog. Straight like that. Representing for DC, representing for Capitol Heights, representing for the family. I know for a fact that I give the fans their money's worth, you know. So we're going to keep this show on the road. We're going to keep rocking and rolling.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining fight, man. I should say so myself. It was action-packed, you know. And some say, you know, it was better than the main event.
Man, hell was being chilled. That motherfucker was lit. I ain't gonna hold you, man. For those who don't think my shit wasn't lit, man, y'all can eat a dick. Cause I know y'all lying down, dog. Cause I put it down. And I still feel like I ain't doing enough. So stay tuned to my next bump because it's gonna be more fireworks.
So let me ask you this. Who do you got in mind, man? Who's on the chopping block? Who you really want?
For all of the title holders. Definitely Alberto Pollo. I'm glad he still got the belts because now I can rematch him and I can get them belts up off of him. I don't even care if his ass lost. I would have still wanted to see him because it's a pride thing. I don't even think he beat me my last fight, but because he do got that W over me, you gotta see me again. Period. Everybody else, they just hopefully they protect their belt. Once you got the belt, everybody want to come after you, and I understand that. But that doesn't mean that I'm not in the same position. I'm just willing to go the long haul. Some people just get tired and just be some overnight achievers and one and done. You got Teofimo Lopez and you got Africa, Hitchison, and Alberto Pollo. And me now. Stop playing. And me now.
So if you had to rank, you know, the champions in your division.
Yeah.
From not counting yourself from 1 to 3rd, you know, how would you rank them?
I gotta go off for the titles, like the importance of the title.
No, you going off of
skills, just straight skills.
Yeah, these skills. You know, who's in what position? Like, who you think is the number one?
I say
junior welterweight right now.
I say Richard Hitchison's 3rd. 2nd is Alberto Pollo. 1st is Teofimo.
Okay.
Y'all can go back and look at the history of their fight records or their opponents individually and see who's more entertaining. Teofimo, all his fights was more entertaining. Africa, he probably got 1 or 2 entertaining fights. Alberto Pollo, he probably got a couple of entertaining fights, but that's when you got to break it down to skills. Gordo got more skills than the rest of them.
So, let me ask you this. Alberto Pollo.
What about
and Richard? I think they should do like a playoff. I think they should have you and Alberto Pollo face each other.
Okay.
And then Richard Hitchens and Tio face each other. And the winners fight each other. And the losers fight each other.
That'll be sweet regardless. I'm coming there who got the titles. Like I said, I want to be undisputed. I want to wipe out the 40 division. And then I move up and move down. I came in at what, 30, 38? 38, that was good. I was still straight. I could go to 35. I could go to 47.
I mean, if you go to 35, I mean, what you be facing? I mean, who you be chasing? Tank? What do you think about that Tank and Lamont Roach Jr. fight today?
That was a money fight. That was a money fight, man. I feel like Tank started late, as usual. As far as business goes, I think that they made the decision what it was so they could have a good number 2. Because allegedly they are having a rematch. It's a rematch clause or something going on. But I don't know, man. I just feel like Tank didn't do enough to shock the world, but the same time, it's sometimes you gotta look at it from a perspective of, did you do enough to beat the champion? Did you do enough to beat the man? And I feel like if Lamont Roach done just a tad bit more, he would have took it home. He would have taken it home. Some people was like, man, he can't have 2 belts coming back to the city. I said, damn, that would be sweet though. You hear me? But it's a bittersweet situation. And I feel like Lamont, he still represented DC, where he come from, you know, but hold your head high to him, because you still got an opportunity to showcase your talent on a high level. I feel like this is the biggest payday he ever got. And on the bright side of all of that, you might have a double or nothing. You double back, you get 2 pieces of the pie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as of right now, you know, I know you got to take recess, you got to take a break. So what you plan on doing, you know, while you heal up? You ain't really got no scars, really. So I know, what you got, 30 days?
Back in the gym, man. Back in the gym. You know, of course, like, it's life outside of boxing. I want to get some assets, you know, so never know. Look out for a coffee shop or something like that. Gary's Espressos. You never know. Something. You know, coffee shop. Go ahead and work with a couple of independent construction companies or something like that. I get some shares into a construction company. Just building assets, because life after boxing, there's nothing really guaranteed other than the work that you put in. And I gotta definitely start setting up my ducks now, because I want to have something to fall back on. Other than that, in the gym, doing what I'm supposed to do, making sure I'm sharpening my tools, and whoever they line up in front of me, I'm gonna look better than this fight, in that fight, guaranteed.
All right, well, hold up.